we got to work on. But, you know, just to tell it 2 halves. We made some shots, played 5 guards. They competed pretty tough, kept us in the ball game. And in the second half, we let them get on a big run, and the game got away from us.
Coach, talk about that lineup you had in there with the guards and what they were able to do defensively, swarming the Knights, and then offensively being able to penetrate against the defense.
You know what? We've never really played that lineup, and they did a fantastic job of just causing a lot of havoc. They played tough. They competed. They shrunk gaps. So when guys got ready to drive, the lane wasn't there, and they had to kick out, make tough shots, and they did a good job of making them make tough shots. And then we got the rebound, we pushed, and guys made shots the first half, and that's what it takes. And we were conscious of the foul situation, and we drove to the basket, created fouls, and went to the free throw line and made our free throws. The right guy was shooting free throws, so we made our free throws. So that's something I got to look at in the future as it relates to this basketball team. He was terrific. He put the guys on his shoulder the first half, and he carried them. And I wanted to get him out of the game because he had 1 foul. I didn't want to get the second foul, and he was like, "I'm okay, coach." And but he did a terrific job the first half. It's unfortunate he got hurt, and I just said, you know, forget that. You know, we got plenty of games to play. I'm not going to risk putting him out there and let him hurt it anymore. So, but Ramon, of course, is one of our leaders. He's a guy that we depend on. And he did very well the first half.
How tough a matchup is for a while?
He's a very difficult matchup because he's strong, he's physical. When he gets that ball in his left hand, he is going to the basket, and he's a little bit deceptive in that he can change speeds and cross back over and get to the right hand and finish, you know, with his right hand as well. And it's interesting. I want to say it's the kid that played for Syracuse. I can't think of his name. Thompson. That was a lefty that everybody used to back off of him, but he somehow managed to still score his point. And that's what he presents. He presents a problem because he can rebound, he can post you up, he can drive to the basket, he can finish with contact. So he's a fantastic basketball player for them.
Coach, has it been similar runs like that? That a 14-0 spurt UCF did to kind of get some distance there, kind of what they say it happened. Been kind of the same story, you know, in early season that there's been like one good run in another game as well.
Well, at times with other teams, and with some teams they have, and but this one we weren't able to come back from. We wasn't able to stop the bleeding, and but it has at times. Team have exploded for runs in the second half. Normally we play a pretty good second half and not so good of a first half, but here lately we playing a pretty good first half. We're just not finishing the second half, and that's a part of my team understanding who I am and me understanding who they are as we grow together. But I'm very proud of the first half that they played. Second half, I want to just forget about.
Coach, a tough loss, obviously, but this is a good UCF team. Good
yes.
For Stetson. Talk about, you know, last year Stetson came in here and the game was over in the first 5 minutes. Yeah. Talk about what these guys did to step in here and knew that they could compete and did so for 3/4 of the game.
You know, I always remind our guys that we're a pretty good team when we play, if we could ever play 40 minutes. We haven't played 40 minutes, and that's okay because I know it's coming. And this is a good basketball team. They're going to beat a lot of people. You know, I just wanted to make it close. I wanted us to be competitive, a little bit more competitive in the second half. But this is not a game that our guys should have their heads hanging down because they're a good basketball team. And good basketball team, that's what they do. They go on runs, they capitalize on your mistake, and they know how to finish games. We're not there yet, and we got a long ways to go, but we're making progress. And I'm awfully proud of the progress we're making. The record doesn't state that, but I can see the small progress that we're making as we go along on this journey. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you.